Alright, hello. Guess what today is? I'm gonna install this diesel heater. I don't know. This is gonna be an adventure. I feel like I can do this. Kinda know what I'm doing. Kinda don't know what I'm doing. I might just kinda like put you guys, this might be more time-lapsey for the install, and then eventually I'll tell you guys, like, I don't know, what I think about it, how it's doing, etc, etc. But yeah, for the install process, I don't know. I might just set you guys up and have to focus. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So first things first, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it. And so in order to do that, I'm gonna look under the van and see what's going on down there, because it's gonna have to have an exhaust. I don't want it to be too close to anything, etc, etc. So we gonna do that. Am I about to catch this on video? Oh my gosh, you guys have been trying to get him to go in the van for so long. Go explore, bro. What do you think? This is such a monumental moment. You'll have no idea. Me and this cat have been working on our relationship for a hot minute. Alright, I have a plan. I'm gonna tell you it. So here's the heater. I'm thinking I'm gonna just put it right here in this direction, and so I have to clear all that space first, because for an exhaust, the exhaust on the heater is right here, and it came with this. But I know what I'm gonna do is use this piece of conduit to make it longer, so that then, even though the heater will be right here, the exhaust will go all the way to the back, like run along here on the other side of the wheel well, and kind of come out here where the exhaust for the van is. So I'm technically like adding materials, but I think it'll look really nice and it'll be safe and functional. And then that way, if for whatever reason I do want to take this out, I can just cap the exhaust and, like, you know what I'm saying? So let's get started clearing all this. So heater has a fancy screen, has the tank, and then the space is gonna go through there out the back. So yeah, this is the tank that you'll fill with diesel, that I'll fill with diesel. This is the actual heater system and things. Okay, so as I thought, we're about at the time-lapse part, because things are getting a little creative. So pretty much just random clips begin. And don't be a hater. I misplaced my safety glasses, but I'm trying my best. Exhaust pipe. It's gonna sit on these like steel, I don't know, like 3-inch support things, and here's it from like the other end, and that will like attach to there in the heater. I spend my days in despair, for in my mind you're still there. I think that's it for day one. I'll finish in the morning. So welcome to day 2 of this heater installation process. I put diesel in here, so that way once I hook it up, it's ready. I also got like some tape type stuff to wrap the exhaust. Yes, now we begin the process of finishing this. I know you're waiting for me to come home. I'll bed and knock you guys over. Okay, I have it plugged in to power. I have the exhaust going. I spent all day setting up. So now let's see if this thing turns on. Except I dropped this. Okay, this is just like a rough setup. Just to see. Oh my god. Oh, don't touch the... Oh my god. It's working. Alright, leave that like that for now. I have to like secure that. But right now I just want to see this thing work. No, let's just give it a second, I guess. There's definitely air coming out. Okay. Let's see how it's doing. Oh, we have warm air. Okay, now let's check. I haven't done the hose clamps or anything yet. I gotta do that tomorrow when there's light. That does get hot. That feels amazing. I didn't wrap this because I want to be able to disconnect it in case I want to take that out. Feel it?
Oh, that's hot as fuck.
Yeah, and that's not even full blast. Wow. I know, that's where I was coming next. I was like, how is this? How is it
Touch
doing?
it.
Are you super busy right now?
No, I'm good.
I kind of want you to come feel this hot air.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
It's still pretty hot. It's like has to turn off for a little bit, but it was like, feel that vent. I was like, this is where it's like cycling off already.
It's perfect, isn't it?
All right, so the last little bit of heater stuff for hopefully all of it is really just to add some clamps and all that in the proper spot. I tested it last night and it seems to work pretty well. Hot air came out. Nothing was like leaking, or in terms of like the exhaust, there was no smell, etc., etc. Even without all the clamps, I wanted to just like give it a, you know, just see what's good first. So yeah, because everything seems to be working and whatever, gonna add the finishing touches and kind of like fasten some things so that, and make sure so this doesn't, you know. This fly trying to land on my face. Anyways, okay, we got one last shot at me showing you this exhaust thing, because then I'm gonna put everything back in the van, and I don't know if I'm gonna move it again, especially not to show you anytime soon, because I am done with doing this. So I kind of jimmy rigged just getting the like where the hot air comes out. Even though this is like paracord or whatever, it will be fine for now. I need to like fixate that, but I'm honestly gonna like redo this whole structure, so it was good enough for right now. Let me just show you what we're working with underneath it. Okay, so you've got the heater here. The tank is in there. I wanted the screen to be easily accessible. This is like a filter type thing that I will have to secure in some fashion. Maybe we'll see. The power. This is where the air comes out. Hot air. So yes, all the stuff is clamped and secured. And then, oh god. Then those aren't touching, as you can see. That's why I really just wanted to like be able to, you know, because they're there. I think I showed you earlier, there's a metal piece, like steel, right here, that is blocking that from hitting. And then there's another like right angle 90-degree type thing of steel right here, and it's not touching anything. It's not even touching the metal, and it's raised so everyone can relax. And then that's clamped as well, clamped here. This is the hose that the heater itself came with, and then here's kind of the addition. So it's a conduit pipe that is bent and kicked and goes through, well, it's supported by these steel squares, and they are attached to the floor, and there's a strap to keep this. There's tape on it, clearly. Just don't judge my work right now. Another one, strap, and there's the hole for the exhaust. Yeah, and this was fun. In order to get to this strap, I had to put this hole in my shelf, which I mean I'm not mad about. You can kind of see so that I used like a longer bit. Let me take you to the outside and show you the exhaust out there. There she be, right here. So there's space in between them. I don't know what else to tell you. Here's underneath. There's the hole. I had to be really careful about this, and it was cool because I got it exactly like where I wanted it. I was terrified. All right, y'all, so that was not pretty much, that's the heater install. I'll change, because I'm gonna change the layout in here at some point, and so it'll be like a little bit different, but overall, what you saw is what's happening. So actually just let me like tell you about the heater itself real quick, because this thing is like really awesome. And I do have a 15% off code that I'll put right here, and it'll also be in the description. But let's just talk like some facts about it, right? Okay, so the brand is HoboAhle. It's the Toolbox 2 diesel heater. It's meant to be like pretty portable, and I would say that even like when I did, so I filled it up with diesel and it cost me like $4 almost, and the tank itself I think is like 6 liters, and based on what they say, it's supposed to last 50 hours, which is like insane. I haven't tested it myself, which I will do, and then I'll tell you guys about it or show you in some capacity in a future video. It also came with a silencer that, hold on, let me grab it. Boom. A silencer that you can put on the exhaust if you want. I kind of want to wait on this because I want to, just because I added like the conduit and stuff, I was like, oh, maybe it like won't be that loud, so I kind of want to just like give it a while, see what's up, see how loud it is, and then decide if I want to do the silencer thing. And then yeah, also like what I didn't really show you too much was that you can like, there's a remote that you kind of saw I think at one point that it comes with, so you can turn it on, off, change the temperature through the remote. And then there's also an app that you can connect to the heater and just use it on your phone. And then even through the app you can like set a timer, there's a fan setting, there's language settings, like there's all these things that I still like need to mess with. But yeah, and also a huge thank you to the brand HoboAhle for sending me this heater. And like I said, I feel like the big like standout things of it are that it's pretty portable. And oh, what I was telling you is that when I filled it up with diesel, that when I picked it up and put it like back in the van, like it was no more than like, I want to say like 10 pounds. I'd give it like 12 to 15 if we're being like generous, but not heavy at all. It's cool because it's like a briefcase, which I mean I showed you guys. But yeah, I think the fact that it's portable is like crazy. The last time I really looked into diesel heaters was like such a long time ago, that when I saw this one I was like, dude, that's insane. And yeah, it was like as soon as I turned it on, it heated up so quick. It was kind of crazy. But then I even like played with the different settings. I've tried like a mid setting, a high setting, and honestly I feel like most of the time I'm just gonna keep it on the first setting, like the lowest one, because it's still like really warm. And even currently without that the silencer thingy, then I feel like it was still really quiet. So as I said, I'm gonna test it over the next like couple weeks and stuff, and I even want to get like one of those heat guns and like see how hot my exhaust gets, things like that. And yeah, I really think that's about it. So thanks for joining me while I installed this diesel heater. I'm psyched to have one now, and I can't wait to tell you how it works out in the future, because like I already know it's gonna be so sick, because like it already is. It's just like I haven't used it for an extended period of time. So if you have any questions about like that, go ahead and leave them in the comments, so that way when I make the like more in-depth video after having used it for a while, we can go over all of those things. So again, I have that 15% off code in the description if you're interested, and I'll see you in the next one.